This is the G-Man, aka the Shinkuro Gaijin. I'm back with episode 61, and on this one, something I discovered this last month. This is a brand new track for me. It came out in 2009. It's by Mos Def featuring the great Slick Rick. It's called Auditorium from the album The Ecstatic. Something I just discovered, like I said. Yeah, wow, it's amazing. So as far as originality, first point about that song, it's you got the mighty Mos Def, aka Yasin Bey, one of the best MCs to ever lace the mic, and a golden era legendary king of storytelling, Mr. Slick Rick, the ruler. How can you be more original than this? It's a collabo that I've never imagined mixing these two great MCs together. The result is extraordinary. You got the genius rapper Mos Def and the ruler Mr. Slick Rick, MC Ricky D. The song itself is amazing. The synergies of the two MCs is incredible. And on par, a slept-on track that needs to be discovered. Older MCs' great new music releases get lost in the abundant new rap styles out there, sadly. They count as a minority. They became the new underground artists. Because before, underground artists were unknown people, but now it's known past MCs that are considered underground artists. Video for the song. Only an amazing fan-made video on YouTube with old school cartoons and kung fu movies excerpt, but only with Mos Def's verse. It's something to watch. A fun fact, the cover art of the album depicts a red tinted shot from Charles Burnett classic 1977 film Killer of a Sheep, a movie depicting the culture of the urban African American in Los Angeles Watts district. And for all these reasons, for originality, I had to go with a 4 out of 5. Delivery, lyrics, and flow. This song's lyrics are simply amazing. Mos Def, the lyrical genius, on his feelings and battles on a passionate level, while the ruler, with his storytelling talent, positioning him as a soldier during the Iraqi war. It's a masterpiece. You gotta go listen to the lyrics, man. It's simply unexplainable. As a hip-hop portable for Mos Def, I got Universal, Get a Life, Hollow, Black, You Know It Well, Quiet Storm, Vital Form, Pen Push It Right Across, Mine is a Vital Force, High Level Right Across, Soul is the Lion's Roar, Voice is the Siren, I Swing Round, Ring Out and Bring Down the Tyrant, Shock a Small Act, Could Knock a Giant Lopside, The World is So Dangerous, There's No Need for Fighting, Suckers Trying to Hide Like the Struggle Won't Find Them. Yo, this is deep, mighty Mos Def. And then you got the second verse, Slick Rick, man, the ruler. You got him, sit and come relax, middle of the Mac, it's the patch. I'm a soldier in the middle of Iraq. Well, see, about noonish coming out the whip and looking at me curious. A young Iraqi kid carrying laundry. What's wrong, G? Hungry? No, give me my all and get the fuck out of my country. And in Arabian barking other stuff, jihad. Till his moms come grab him and they walk off in the brunch. Oh, yo, Slick Rick. His storytelling, he has a way of spitting and it's ironic, humorous, it's simply amazing. And the hook too is so dope. What it is, they know what it is, we know y'all know what it is, ecstatic, there it is, Courtesy of genius.com, for that I had to go with a 4.75, almost a perfect song. I was expecting a little bit more from Slick Rick, It's like it was short. He could have spent a little bit longer, Production and beat. The beat is so sick, man. A Middle Eastern sound, the kind of beat RZA could have dropped. I would love to hear Wu-Tang spit on this one on a remix or just as a freestyle, Props to Madlib for this one. Madlib, he's one of the most prolific and critically acclaimed hip-hop producers of the 2000s, mostly known for his collabos with the late MF Doom as the duo Madvillain. Also with Jay Dilla as a duo, they were J-Lib, and Freddie Gibbs as a duo, they were known as Mad Gibbs. So this guy, his concept of doing duos with great MCs is really amazing. It even has some rumors about Mac Miller with him having some unreleased stuff, The beat contains 4 samples, Multiple elements from Movie Finale by Madlib in 2007. Other elements from Get It Right by Madlib in 2007. The vocal lyrics from Laddie Daddy by Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick and the Get Fresh crew in 85. And you got dialogue from Ali Lapointe meets Petit Omar from the Battle of Algiers, 1966. That's from the soundtrack of a movie. It's a dialogue. A fun fact, the Battle of Algiers is a classic Italian neorealistic movie, also known as the Golden Age era of cinema, a movie on urban guerrilla warfare based on events during the Algerian War from 1954 to 1962 against the French government in North Africa. The musical score was by the great Ennio Morricone. I'm a huge fan of his musical work and scores. Mostly spaghetti western movie musical masterpiece. The good, the bad, and the ugly, you know? Mostly the Sergio Leone's western movie, Ennio Morricone scored for them. Courtesyonwosample.com for the information. And for that reason, I had to go with a 4.75. Relevance and longevity. Did it stand the test of time? If so, how? For this one, it's still a barely fresh song. It was released in 2009. I discovered this song this summer of 2021 and only by mistakes on YouTube. The song didn't chart since it wasn't released as a single, sadly. Such a great song should have been marketed with a legend as liquid on it, more promotion. It's weird. The album overall was critically acclaimed and viewed by critics as the return of the mighty Mos Def after two poorly received records prior to that. The album sold 39,000 copies in its first week and debuted as number 9 on the Billboard 200, becoming the second record of Mos Def's career to reach the top 10 on the chart. Also ranked up number 5 on Billboard's rap chart. The song was remixed by DJ Preservation, Mos Def tour DJ in 2013, on the Rexstatic, a remix of the whole album, The Ecstatic. The song was also samples in 4 songs, and on the song called named 1984 by Interiors in 2019, on the song There Is a Way by Amerigo Gazaway in 2014, on the song named Smile by Bronco Yoti featuring Nia Hero, 2013, and on Strangers by Evidence in 2011. A fun fact, the Ecstatic album was titled after Victor Laval's 2002 dark humor novel, one of Mos Def's favorite novels. According to Mos Def, the phrase the ecstatic was used in the 17th and 18th centuries to describe people who were either mad or divinely inspired by consequently dismissed as cooks, meaning a crazy or eccentric person. It's a good thing, it's a weird thing. And for all these reasons, for relevance and longevity, I have to go with a 3. Impact. How did this song impact hip-hop culture? The song's impact on hip-hop is not much. It's mostly impactful as an ill track with a current legend and a golden era legend on a Madlib laced superb track. The album, on the contrary, had a much more impact with its subject matter and touring and photo exhibition marketing. It also took a stand against the Iraqi war. It's a song that slipped through the cracks because of the lack of promotion. A song that could have stood out against the modern rap hits of 2009. But it's a new era, A fun fact, Mos Def was the first major artist to endorse the original music tee. It was a t-shirt that literally weds music and fashion, with a picture of the album cover on the front, the track list on the back, and a hang tag with a code to download it in MP3. And the format was at a cost of around $40. So, that's cool. I didn't even know about that. I would have liked to see that, It was a cool way to promote, but it didn't work that much because I haven't heard for that marketing tool anymore. $40, you get the t-shirt and the MP3. Did it work or not? I don't think so. For all this reason, I had to go with a little 2 out of 5 for impact. So for total, I went with a 18.5 out of 25. So it gives me a 74% for Auditorium by Mos Def featuring Slick Rick, 2009 songs. And this was episode 61. So thank you for tuning in. Our podcast is raking in the dough. It's working. We have a lot of downloads. Thank you all for supporting us. Don't forget the Instagram is at 40 years of hip hop. And also my personal IG, it's the G-Man 40 years of hip hop. It's THEGMAN 40YOHH. You all get that information in the description of the podcast. So this is Mr. The G-Man, aka the Shinkuro Gaijin. I'm blessed. Thank you for listening. I love doing this project. And peace in my howdy 5000.